special YouTube channel of Unacademy, and here's your best educator Uday Shankar. And today I welcome you all on the special course of Art of Speaking Part 1. Yes, this course is a course that I really like to convey all my skills and knowledge about this course. The reason behind that is because speaking is being considered as a very skillful art. Moreover, a skill, speaking is the only part a vertical about IELTS that it has been considered as an art of speaking, right? So I want each and every student to be that much honed, that much understand, and that much of experience to be directed and channelized towards this art. I don't want anyone to miss this. Whatever I can share it to you today, you can take this and place it on the table and prepare on the reference of that, and I can assure you that based on that, yes, surely you can level up, boost up your speaking skills. So these are the arts of speaking. This will be conducted in two parts. Part one and second part will be quickly enough within 10 minutes live. I'll be going live with the second part after 10 minutes, that is around 7. I'll be again live with this. So don't miss this opportunity, and those don't miss this journey of what this art of speaking is, and might be maybe we can continue this chapter if we all are interested, right? We can live train for speaking, and art of speaking we can connect and continue over a long period of time. It's all up to you guys. Before we start, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell icon so that you can get a notification on what all the updated course which might come up on your phone, PC, laptops and tablets. And also do not forget to like this video and share this video and comment on what all the concerns you hold towards it. Because the more and more you communicate, the more and more you contact, the more and more you propagate your thoughts, your own ideas, be much better for students across the India. It's a pan-India level initiation. Remember that. And be responsible over your comments and be responsible over your knowledge sharing. That's because these things, these small things and small steps that you take is being propagated, it's being transferred, it's being made out to a lot big crowd across India, right? So if you're thinking, if you're new to an academy, do remember an academy is a platform where you can hone up, where you can skillfully hone up what is there. And also I want to tell you that all the courses here in an academy, everything here is all live and structured courses. Everything which you will be getting is all live, and if you will miss it, you can have this recorded sessions all along. So actually if you see, there is no missing of any classes, and there is a structured course already present with you for your reference. Moreover, going ahead, you have lessons by the top educators. You don't need to worry about what's their way of approach or way of conductance. No, you don't need to approach. You don't need to worry about that. It's all taken care by an academy. They already have this intact, right? Going forward, there are also weekly quizzes and outlining sessions. And if you really want to take a step in what we are doing here as in an academy family, and you want to be that family, you want to take a part in that family, if you want to be really an Academy Plus user, go ahead and subscribe to it. If you are using an academy, if you want to be a user of an Academy Plus, the process is very simple. Just go and hit the link www.unacademy.com, and from there go ahead and hit the bell and hit the subscription plan and choose your plan accordingly. Choose your plan accordingly so that you get to understand, you get to know what it really like to be a person who's actually training ahead of time, right? And for that, if you want any concession, here's your Christmas gift. This is the coupon code. This is a referral code which you can use it, FLIEGEINTERNATIONL hyphen 1597, and I can avail 10% off on your total amount. surely, definitely, directly you can avail a 10% off on your total amount. And great, and just go forward with the learning. So don't miss this opportunity, because this opportunity is not for so long, and the fees and the application and the subscription fees are not so waived off, because this is a new year, this is a Christmas, these are all waived off. So take a very, very good grip of it. Right? So what all we have in this comment? Yes, hello Pachu, how are you? So going ahead, we will start our course, and if we are very, very clear about this, that what is this course is about and what is an academy. So let's crack it and start this course straight ahead. Art of Speaking Part 1. Yes, Pachu, are you able to follow me? Is this audible and video is visible? You had a lot of problems in previous videos because of network issues and then the URL. So is this now right? Any comments? Anything? Any communication which is made by you? Fine. So before we start, one thing we have to be very clear about: what is speaking. Because until unless we are clear about what is speaking, we should not be going ahead of any other plan. That's as simple as possible. First thing is, what is speaking? Speech is a human vocal communication using language. If you use language, you use human vocal communication. And to propagate that language using human vocal communication is called speaking. But if you are communicating that, first part is first part is to communicate. The first essential part that you play is to communicate. Then the second part comes up with this language. If you are very, very sure about what to communicate, then you can easily go ahead and get yourself into the language zone. So it is very, very important and basic thing to understand that you need to communicate first. The bridge should be formed between you and the listener. That's speaking, and that supported. The bridge is supported by the language. If you miss these two, if you fail to communicate, if you fail to use the language, your communication dangles apart. Understand that, understand very, very, very carefully. If you see these are dangling, these are variating apart, then this is a serious problem that one can feel and one can share. Understood? Yes, going with the same note, going ahead, we can say art of speaking part 1. Here we are. Part 1 deals with speak the language. Please do speak the language. That's the art. See, if you want to be a good artist in drawing, if you want to be a good singer in singing, please speak the language. Start speaking the language as soon as possible, because that's the thing we have to get along. That basically, if you want to understand something, if you want to hone up something, you have to start doing it. And once at all you start doing it, then only you will be able to understand what the depth is about that skill. Many of a student who deal with this might not be aware of what is speaking, and they are just afraid about unknown things. You do something and you get to know that this is that deep. See, my point is, I am not asking you to master something in a day, but my point always has been, if you want to master something, you should know by stepping into it, not by listening to anybody, not by reading it from anybody, or not by looking at someone, reading it from somewhere. No, don't do it. You yourself go ahead and experience what this is to be. Right? And moving forward, think the language. Always see there are basically a default language which is inside our head. We all are humans. We all are from India basically who are watching this video and understand these things like all things which we do and which we think of in the inside our mind. Everything, everything is of our own mother tongue. We don't talk to ourselves in English. This is the first ever point which we need to understand. And this is not wrong. See, because we are not native English speakers, we should not be thinking in English inside our head. But what if we think in English? If we think in the language which we want to speak, look at how easy and how quick will be the conversion of our thoughts to words. See, there is a lag in the conversation, there is a lag in the conversion just because you lack the speed, you lack the fluency, you lack the tone. And why it is so? It is just because you think in one language, you deliver it in another language. There has to be there has to be a conversion. If I'm thinking that my name is Uday, I have to convert into some other language if I'm a native speaker. But that's very easy for me if I'm a native speaker. If I'm talking in English, my name is Uday and my name is Uday. Simple. But if I'm not, if I'm from India, major language spoken by is Hindi. मेरा नाम उदय है and I need to convert मेरा नाम उदय है इसका मतलब मेरा it's my नाम is name उदय है is उदय, so I have to convert it. Might be not that slow that I'm doing. This might be the range, this might be the chances, this might be the flow as we are going ahead, right? So please do take care of this skill and start thinking in the English. The next thing is always have a practice ground. That's the art. Your speaking is not being evaluated. If your speaking is not being evaluated at right points, your speaking is not complete. Understand this and then go ahead. Don't go ahead just because I'm just saying it in this video. I'm an educator in an academy, a one of the top people in India. No, don't. Understand these points. If you have a practice ground, you always have an evaluator. You have a ready evaluator, somebody who will at least make phases. Understand? See, he or she need not to be someone who can actually guide you to the proper grammar or guide you to the proper content, but at least your brother or sister who will make faces like not good. Is this the way you talk? No, I don't like it. At least, at the least, somebody like this. At least you will know I was not good. I need to improve. But if you are so own of you, you will be the best in your own ways. Nobody has ever criticized themselves by just looking at the mirror. Nobody. Everybody is beautiful and handsome in their own eyes. But thing is, the more and more you go forward, the more and more you step ahead, you need to have a practice ground. We have a doubt over how can I improve speaking at home? How can I improve speaking at home? Yes, but Shriyadav, this is the thing which you have to do at your home. Start speaking the language first. If you are at home, if you are really taking care of how to do and improve your English, if you want a real life and examples, start speaking to somebody. Start speaking to somebody. That's the first step you can ever do to improve your speaking. Start speaking. Don't worry about your grammar, don't worry about your tone, don't worry about your content, logic, anything. Like just start doing it. Once you start doing it, you can be easily getting ahead to one step ahead. Then think about that language slowly and then have a practice ground. Hello Abhishek, how are you? Then the fourth point is listen to yourself, because see, whatever is happening around you, you are the one who comes to you, comes to your mind, comes to your brain at once. You are the first person to attend you. You know you have made a mistake. You know you have made a mistake. First, the first person to come to know that you have made a mistake is you. If you correct yourself at that moment, then there is no mistakes ever done by you. A mistake is a mistake when it's seen, when it's done, when it's noticed. If it is not, that's not a mistake. Understand this. Listen to yourself. That's why the fourth point is important. Always listen to yourself. The more and more you listen, say for example, if I listen to myself, I after this video I'll go and sit back and think about what all I said. If I feel that yes, this point, if you this point which was told by me, which was propagated by me, is so lame, is so illogical. How did I say that? I have to improve my speaking, I have to improve my points pondering. When I go back and realize this, then only I can improve. Otherwise, you guys are there to comment. See, that's a hard part. Getting corrected by somebody else is a hard part. That's I'm not telling that's a good part or not, but that's a hard part. So you'll feel like, okay, why did I corrected myself? How did I miss it? But if you correct it yourself, it will be very easy for you at your terms. And always imagine. Imagination is the key. Imagination gives you something which you haven't been there. Say for example, I want to talk to you in front of 1,000 people. I will keep on imagining 1,000 people in front of my mind. 1,000 people. Every time I talk, every time I practice, I will imagine 1,000 people, 1,000 people, 1,000 people. And when the reality, when my imagination turns reality, at least I know this is the thing. At least I have already imagined. How is snow? Have you ever been to some place where there is a snowfall? Have you ever seen a snow? If yes, how many of you in this comment have seen? See, hello Pachu, hello Abhishek. Have you seen a snowfall or a real snow? Oh God. So you're from Shimla, Abhishek. That's great. That's great. No fine, no problem. And Pachu, where are you from? Yes, of course, since my childhood, sir. No problem. Yes, I'm so glad that I'm talking to somebody who's from Shimla. I love that place. I have been there for one or two times. I love that place. It's a give more time for lessons. Pachu, I didn't get you, Pachu. Please come again with the proper sentence formation because uh, I couldn't get you actually for the first time. Yeah, right. And again, if you have ever seen a snow, it's better. But for a person, is just imagine if Abhishek or if Pachu or me myself have never seen a snow, but for the first time when we saw it, we just knew it was snow, right? We knew it was snow. Understand, Abhishek, understand, Pachu. When I saw first time that it's a snow, we understood that it's a snow because we have imagined it. The information which we gathered before itself when we reached there was the information which we put up to answer our questions that it was snow. Same way, imagine it every time, right? And I guess the time is up for this. Yes, surely we will again meet. Don't go anywhere. We will be just back in 10 minutes again with the live part of part 2 of Art of Speaking just by 7 o'clock. So don't go anywhere and like this video and share this video. And if you have any concerns and doubts and quality and whatever is in your point of view and opinions, if you want to share, please do comment below. Right? I'll definitely get back to you with more clarity. And if you have any suggestions, I will definitely get back to that in the next video, right? So if you want that to be clarified, I'll give you quick lane 7 o'clock just after next Just take a quick clean and again come back to this video and we can discuss. Yes, Pachu, just please take a note of this question. You can put it in the next video, then next live comment. I'll definitely start with this. Don't worry about it. So this is Uday Shankar signing off. Thank you so much and bye bye and see you soon in the next video. Thank you.